Hello and welcome to my little bookish corner of the internet. My name's Harriet. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some books that I picked up from Waterstones on World Book Day and also some books that I picked up on the Kindle recently. So let's get into it. We'll start with the Waterstones books first because they're beautiful and I need to show you them. So the first one that I picked up was Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I hope I'm saying that author's name correctly. I'm so sorry if I'm not. Now I've seen this book everywhere and I've seen it for a couple of years now and really wanted to pick it up. The first time that I saw it in Waterstones, it was a hardback edition and it was kind of expensive, so I just didn't pick it up. I've seen it on the Kindle a couple of times, but I kind of wanted a physical copy. So now I have finally got it and it has got sprayed edges. So really similar to the hardback edition, but it was a lot cheaper. But yeah, this book has been everywhere. It's been hyped up a lot, so I have very high expectations. And it is just so beautiful. So anyway, I will read you the synopsis. From her place in the store, Clara, an artificial friend with outstanding observational qualities, watches carefully the behaviour of those who come in to browse and of those who pass in the street outside. She remains hopeful a customer will soon choose her, but when the possibility emerges that her circumstances may change forever, Clara is warned not to invest too much in the promises of humans. In Clara and the Sun, the author looks at our rapidly changing world through the eyes of an unforgettable narrator to explore a fundamental question: what does it mean to love? People are calling it tender, touching, intelligent, useful. So I have very high hopes for this. I'm really in the mood for something that just feels really lovely to read and that has kind of strong morals and thoughts and subjects that it's talking about. So I'm very excited to start this soon. I'm hoping it will be a spring or summer read for me. And then the next book I got is also beautiful. So Waterstones do obviously exclusive and special editions with sprayed edges, and they know exactly how to draw me in. When I saw this edition of the Atlas 6, I was immediately just like, okay, yeah, I'll buy it. I have seen this book everywhere as well, and I do know that it's fantasy. So this novel is written by Olivia Blake. I don't know if this is the author's first book. I feel like maybe it is. There's no information here about any other books that the author has written, so I think it is the first one. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. But look how stunning this book is. It's obviously hardback, so I did treat myself, but it's got sprayed edges and it just sounded really interesting. So again, I'll read the synopsis. 6 extraordinary magicians, 5 chances to win, 1 secret society. He knew even before he started talking that they would accept the offer. It was a formality, really. Nobody turned down the Alexandrian society. Even those pretending disinterest would be unable to resist. They would fight, he knew, tooth and nail, to survive the next year of their lives. And if they were as steadfast and talented as a society presumed them to be, most of them would. Most of them. And then on the front it says, knowledge is carnage, 6 are chosen, only 5 will walk away. So this is obviously about magicians and some kind of like competition, I think. It just sounded very interesting. I've seen stunning reviews for it. People are saying it's really incredible and one of the best reads of the year. So I'm very excited to have this. I love the edition and I'll hope to read it very soon. So I only got 2 physical books from Waterstones, but I wanted to talk through the books that obviously I've got on my Kindle recently. So one of the books that I bought, I really wanted to buy for a little while because I watched the television series, and that is The Terror by Dan Simmons. The book is what inspired the TV series, but I think there are some slight differences between them. So I was really excited to pick this up. It was on sale, as all of the Kindle books that I buy are. But this is like a horror suspense novel, which is not something that I usually read, but the show was so good that it convinced me that I need to read it. We are following a 1845 expedition to find the Northwest Passage, and they're going through this very cold landscape and basically they get stuck in the ice. Now, not only are they struggling with like cabin fever and different things that are happening on the ships while they're waiting for the ice to thaw or figuring out a plan, there is also something that is hunting them. Now, obviously, I've seen the series, so I've seen the ending, but I don't know if it's going to be any different. The series is really weird. It's very kooky, but super interesting and just something that I really enjoyed. So I'm really excited to read the original works and see if there's anything different. I may do a review on it that compares the two when I have read it. The next book that I picked up was kind of on a whim. It's another book by Margaret Atwood, who is an author I really want to try more from, and it's called The Edible Woman. This seems like a really weird story. So we are following Marion, and all she wants is to get married. You know, she's having a great life, she's enjoying her job, she's got a sober fiance, she's got best friends, and she's just living a great life. And then one day she can't eat anything. She stops being able to eat anything. I don't know if it's going to be like a hunger problem or if it makes her sick or anything. And it also says that she feels as though she's being eaten. So I have no idea what this book is kind of going to involve, what direction it's going to go in, whether that is going to be what's actually happening and it's going to be like a paranormal thing or a fantasy thing. I just know that I want to read it. It sounds weird. And then the other book or books that I purchased, the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. Now, I tried to read these when I was a teenager, but I was very much like a Twilight, Harry Potter kind of person, so I don't think I gave them enough of a chance, and I do really want to read them. I think that the story behind The Hunger Games, at least what I've seen from the films, is very interesting, and I do want to read it in a physical format. So yeah, I thought I'd pick them up. Again, they were on sale for 99p, which for 3 books is incredible. So I will read them at some point. It's kind of like a fantasy dystopian, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it. So yeah, not too many books. I'm trying to be good. I have maybe bought more, but that'll be in a different video because I did go to a secondhand bookshop, but that's for another day. So yeah, let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought to them. If there's any that you want to buddy read with me, please let me know. But that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!